In this module, you will learn how to set sound in Blackboard Collaborate. Next, you must locate the setup icon on the main screen. Before beginning to set up the sound, the user must make sure that they have a microphone and headphones hooked up to the computer. Many students use USB headphone-microphone combinations. Now, once you have located the setup icon on the main screen, you must ensure that the sound is set up for the Collaborate session. There is a small setup icon to be used on the main screen. It's circled on the graphic. Next, you must click on the sound icon. The icon is above the video screen, and the small icon that looks like a microphone with the red gear is pointed to with the red arrow. This is the sound setup icon. To begin the sound setup, please click on this icon. And now, a new dialog box will open telling you that you have an option to open up the sound preferences. At this point, the microphone and the headphones should be hooked up to the computer. Now it's time to begin the sound test. To do this, the speaker setup screen will open up and ask you to play the audio. This is part of Collaborate. You don't have to worry about it. This is a pre-recorded audio as part of the Collaborate software. This is to check the headphones and make sure they're operational and that the sound is high enough to hear. Once the sound begins, you'll see a green sound bar that will correspond with the audio. The louder the sound gets, the more green you will see. When you're ready to stop after you are confirmed that you have audio, click on the stop button. Hopefully by this point you heard a sound through your headphones. The next screen will ask if you heard any sound, and if you did, click yes. If not, click no. The next part of this training module will talk about if you didn't hear the sound. If you weren't able to hear the sound, you will need to make sure your headphones and the microphone are hooked up to your computer. You'll want to make sure that the microphone and headphones is set as the default for sound. Once those are confirmed, click Try Again, and then the whole process will start over. To set up your sound equipment as default, click on the tool desired for sound. This dialog box will open up when it's asking you to set your default for your sound equipment. In this case, I'm using my USB headset. When listening to the audio through your headphones, if you did hear sound, the next screen will pop up. If the sound is set right, you go to a screen to set up the microphone. To test the microphone, click on Record. The audio wizard will walk you through the rest of the steps of the audio commands. When recording your audio as a test, speak the microphone, and you will see a green sound bar when you speak if the microphone is set up properly. When you're ready to stop, click on Stop. The next screen you will go to is to listen to your recording you just previously recorded. The next screen will replay what you have recorded. When you are satisfied with the microphone test and ready to stop, click on Stop. The next question you must ask yourself is if you're satisfied with the setup. If you are satisfied with the sound setup, click on Yes to proceed. If you would like to return to do the sound setup again, click on No and follow all of the steps again. Once you are satisfied with your audio setup, it's time to conclude your audio setup. The next screen will confirm that you are satisfied with the audio setup and will conclude the setup process. You can begin this process over as often as desired if needed. Thank you for participating in this training module. The audio is required for class, and if there is no sound, how do you hear the lecture? This setup is needed for successful classroom participation. You can learn many other things about using Blackboard Collaborate in all the future training modules. Thanks again.